we're going to have a 2-minute video that we're going to bring online for all of you who are watching, and we hope it'll give you some good thoughts on how to implement a psychologically healthy workplace program where you are. And while that's running, we'll also be taking questions and comments from people on the live chat window, which you see, and after we come back from the video, we'll try to get some answers on some of those for you.
We did say we were the window.
Yes. Okay. But we can re-emphasize that. I think I did in my intro. As soon as we come back. Okay. I stumbled at the beginning.
So you're going to do 2008, not do these two? Okay, gotcha.
Not for the live stream, but we hit record late, so we have to have it done. You record your intro for the video.
Oh, okay.
So we get a chance to
Thank you.
those things for everyone.
I'm so sorry, I just was nervous.
Actually, record your intro and then your first question to David, and then let him speak to that question. So
You guys are going to be back in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Hi, this is Mary Ann Lindley with the Tallahassee Democrat, and I'm glad to be back with you. We have wanted to emphasize again today that the Tallahassee Memorial Healthcare in Tallahassee, Florida is one of 5 winners of the 2010 Psychologically Healthy Workplace Awards, which is a great achievement. And Steve Adrians, do you want to talk to us a little bit about these awards as well?
Well, the
Steve.
Psychologically Healthy Workplace Award, of course, we were the recipient of the state of Florida, as well as the American Psychological Association has recognized our organization. Additionally, in 2008, we were the recipient of an award entitled Best Places to Work in Healthcare in America. So we were considered one of the top 100 hospitals in America in which to work. And then in March of 2010, Tallahassee Memorial was recognized by the American Business Awards in New York for having the best HR team. So we were very pleased to receive what's called the Stevie Award in New York City in March of this year. So a number of awards.
Well, and one of your key team members is Melvina McDonald, who is director of Tallahassee Memorial's Employee Assistance Program. And you've played no small part in this achievement. And can you speak to us a little bit about that, how your role and the interaction with your employees and these awards?
Well, my role first was being one of the people, along with Steve and some other folks, that got a chance to go and accept the award.
Yeah.
But as Steve said, that's a real byproduct from, I think, a basic core recognition by Tallahassee Memorial that we ask so much from our caregivers, the bedside nurse, our techs, dietary, housekeeping. We ask that they provide the top level compassionate care to our customers who are our patients. And intrinsic in understanding that, we understand that their own well-being is critical to delivering that care. And I think my organization a few years ago really got that.
Yeah.
And because of that, we've been able to put a lot of pieces in place to support that.
I love hearing the way both of you drop back. When we speak of the awards, you still drop back to the essential importance of this for your employees and for your patients and the community. And so you really are not about awards entirely. That's a byproduct, as you said, and the benefits are so much more broad than that.
One of the exciting things that I've seen over the years as we're talking about awards, that TMH really, under the umbrella of our human resources, really made an effort to develop individual employee recognition and team recognition. And we call that our I Care Values Award. And so throughout the year, on a monthly and quarterly and annual basis, we are looking for people in our workforce that we can celebrate their contribution to our care that we give patients.
Thank you. Melvina, we wanted to talk to Diane McKay, who heads the program in Florida, the Psychologically Healthy Workplace Program, and to find out some specifics about how other organizations can do what you all have done and succeed in that way. Diane? Hi. Can you talk to us? Hi again. Can you talk to us about how any organization can work towards becoming a psychologically healthy workplace? How you can assess, how they can assess their readiness to participate in this, and what the submissions process is for the annual awards, and kind of get some of the people who are watching this morning, give them a head start on how they can achieve this.
Well, yeah, there's three pieces to that. The first is that there are many different areas of psychologically healthy workplaces. And it may not be that every single company has all 5 of those key areas demonstrated at all times. But they may be especially good in one particular area, maybe at defining work-life balance for their employees, or they might be especially good at employee involvement. And so I think it's important to recognize that even if you don't meet all the criteria and you may not have all of the areas across the board, having one of them is a really great start toward building to that. And so we look at, the people who win the national awards like Tallahassee, they have demonstrated not only all 5 of the areas, but one particular area, employee involvement, where they superseded any of our expectations for a particular best practice. So one particular area that they were excelling in. And so it begins with maybe looking at one of those areas and building toward the other. And most companies, in my knowledge and experience, do that already. They just may not think about it in these same terms and measure it in the way that we do with the awards process. So and that's where applying becomes so important. So you could go to the website and you could fill out a basic application that asks a couple of pieces of information about what kinds of human resources programs do you have, how many employees do you have, and that begins the ball rolling for engagement with myself or one of the other state representatives to find out the information that you need to. There's a couple of questionnaires that need to be filled out that I think Melvina and Steve can talk at length about how involved or uninvolved that is. But the idea is to begin the dialogue with a representative like myself and find out what you need to know to continue to do, or if you meet the criteria, you'll know through talking with us and filling out that application process to begin with.
And it sounds like a lot of companies and organizations may already be doing a lot of good things, and they haven't articulated it, or they haven't conveyed it maybe effectively enough. And so this kind of competition really helps frame what you're already doing to some extent and help you grow on that and get your employees involved and enthusiastic as well.
Right, and what I would like to encourage folks to do is, I think that when you look at the application process and you start to read some of these questions, too many companies are quick to say, we don't meet that criteria, and they'll sort of withdraw from the process. And what I would like to encourage people to do is go ahead and fill the application out, make the phone call, contact the representative, because even if you don't meet the criteria right now, this is a wonderful opportunity for you to consult with someone like myself and find out how do you get to that point.
Free psychological assessment, is that what you're saying?
Sort of.
Of your workplace.